What is good? It is Malik Childish, and as you can remember from the last episode, Honolulu Breeze has landed Zach Lavine, and he's kind of nice. I'm in here practicing his dribble moves. I never really used him like that, but his dunk package is ignorant. Like, look. Oh my god. But I'm excited. I'm dropping like minimum like 30 with him first game, and his shot is so easy. Yeah, nah, this might be a blowout. I feel bad for whoever got to guard him next game. So looking at his attributes again, he is an 89 overall, but 95 driving layup, 96 driving dunk, 99 close shot, and then mid-range 80, three-pointer 90. So score, like that's all we need him for, and that's all he's gonna do for us. 97 vertical too. Oof. And I thought this was interesting. He's a pretty bad rebounder as far as attributes go. And then his badges, only has one Hall of Fame badge, which is unstrippable. No clue why, but all his gold badges are what you expect: Limitless, Posterizer, Pro Touch. His shooting badges: Green Machine, Volume Shooter for gold. That's perfect. That's good for like late game threes. He has gold for glue hands, which is really good, especially for like fast breaks, different things like that. No defensive badges. The only thing he has is ball strippers, so I don't know what's that all about. And then basically our second option is TJ Warren. I don't know if you guys remember much about TJ Warren, but the last time we really talked about him was the 2019-2020 bubble season, when he went to the bubble and dropped 53 points. It was like nobody in Pacers history in like forever has dropped 53 points. Like, it was something crazy. And that was really the last time we've heard of him. He was battling injuries and had beef with like the front office. So we're gonna see how we can do with him. And I'm in here right now, and his three-pointer is not that good. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I don't know if he can shoot that well. There's a green. Yeah, okay. Maybe my releases was just bad. Nah, he just can't shoot that good. I don't know. It's streaky. It's streaky, but other than that, this will probably be our guy outside of Lavine. So we're gonna see how good he can do his thing. And taking a look at his attributes as well, he's an 81 overall, which for what we're paying him is not terrible, but very interesting. 93 driving layup, an 81 driving dunk. So that kind of makes me feel like he is a slasher first. And 3-point rating 79. So maybe I just have to get used to his release, and maybe we'll knock down some big shots with him. Badges, nothing really special. Silver finishing badges, silver shooting badges. Bronze downhill and bronze space creator. And what's his dribbling? I definitely was not dribbling that fast with him, so I wouldn't expect him to have a high dribbling overall. Yeah, ball handling 79, speed with ball 60. So hey, we'll see. He could be a trade package towards the end, or you know what I mean, be worked into the lineup as a third or maybe even a fourth option the more our team grows. So right now, the starting lineup is DeAnthony Melton returning in his second year with Honolulu Breeze. Zach Lavine, of course. TJ Warren, of course. Otto Porter is going to get the starting spot. That's kind of interesting over Bruce Brown. We may have to think about that. But Zubac is starting out as a starting center. Our second string, I'm excited for. Bruce Brown, Mathurin, Goga, Rodney Randall, the guy we got out of G League, Seti Osman. Our second string looks solid. And our guy DeMarcus Cousins is down there, but he an old head. I don't know how much we're gonna play him. So I thought this was funny. I'm trying to find any superstars that made a big signing or made a big move, but my guy Miles Bridges, in this universe, he's still here. He's still here. Solid. They signed him to a 4-year deal, 104 million, with the player option for another 28 million. So he basically got a max deal from Charlotte. This was also surprising to me as well, is Nets re-signed Kyrie through 2026, where he has a player option for 50 million. So he's going to be a Brooklyn Net forever in this universe. Carmelo somehow got the Pacers to pay him $13 million. Robbery. So I would say this was a decently big move. San Antonio Spurs signed Jalen Brunson to 3 years, $54 million. I would say that's a pretty significant move for them, having already a starting point guard to add Jalen Brunson. That's interesting. DeAndre Ayton re-signed with the Phoenix Suns. And OKC actually did make some signings. They got Mitchell Robinson for 3 years. And then they got Kendrick Nunn for 3 years as well. So that's kind of cool. I like Mitchell Robinson on that team. Bradley Beal resigns for the Wizards. You already knew that was going to happen. Oh, and Harden resigned with the 76ers. But outside of that, I honestly would say we had the best free agency. Signing Otto Porter, TJ Warren, Zach Lavine. We signed 3 starters in 1 free agency year. And Bruce Brown, who could potentially be a starter as well. So before we hop into the first game, let's go ahead and look at the mock draft. The first rounder, they have 7'3" Victor Wembanyama out of France. 18 years old, 7'3", 234 pounds. Oh my gosh. So the mock draft has us predicted to get second. Interesting. But there's a high schooler named Scooter Henderson. I like that name. Scooter. Okay. And then Amari Bailey, top 3. So I didn't even simulate 1 day and we already got a trade offer for Melton. Okay. That's a good sign. We're declining though. We got to see these boys play first. First game of the season. It is a home opener against the Utah Jazz. Let's go. And we do the tip off and welcome back. It's always an exciting time to get back into the NBA games. And this is a team I'm really excited to see more of. Honolulu Breeze had one of the biggest free agencies, signing basically 2 to 3 starters as Otto Porter gets them started with the DeAnthony Melton assist. And one guy to watch on that team is Zach Lavine. How will he respond as being the #1 guy? And surprising, we really didn't see him take a shot right there, but and Mitchell puts on the moves to get started. And Zach Lavine's gonna go ahead and bring it up, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they're gonna work him into the offense. He turns the corner and draws the foul, and one in his first bucket as a Honolulu team member. And wow, I'm excited to see him in this superstar #1 option role. He's gonna be good. And Gobert gets an open bucket in the lane. Nobody to cover down low. And Honolulu actually is having a center battle right now with Goga and Zubac. Both of them are equally as talented, and what makes it even funnier is they're basically the same size. Lavine turns the corner and gets blocked off the backboard by Gobert. You know Gobert, he's good for at least a couple of those during the game as Melton gets the rebound and sees Lavine up court, and Lavine finishes. And you love to see it. And Lavine kind of limping a little bit. Might be have a little injury or something there after that Gobert block. And Zubac gets it in the paint. Great pass by Lavine. And Zubac gets Gobert under the rim, and here comes Zubac looking good as Mathurin is at the check-in bench, and we're excited to see the rookie play for Honolulu as he played great in the summer league for them. And Mitchell forcing up a lot of tough shots right now. And Lavine comes in the paint with the reverse dunk, and it is 4-12 here in the home opener for Honolulu. And we are loving what we are seeing. I told you from the beginning, this is an exciting team I am ready to see more of this year. I would think that their coach is going to put in their second string. You got Mathurin, Randall, the G League prospect coming in, Seti Osman, Goga, who's fighting for a starting spot, and Bruce Brown, who solidified a 3-year contract with this team. This sounds like a team that is built to go to the playoffs, if you ask me. And Rodney Randall, the undrafted rookie in his first year in an NBA game. Oh, great defense by Bruce Brown. And Mathurin changed his number to 00. As we know, he was 0 in college. So he was definitely excited that he was able to grab that number. And what a defensive possession by Honolulu, not allowing anything. And what a pass. This is a different team we are seeing from last season. People are solidified in their roles. The GM knew what pieces to add. This team looks great. Oh, what a tough shot by Jordan Clarkson. As he turns the corner and finishes at the rim. He is bouncy. And what a quarter this has been for Honolulu. If you're a Honolulu fan, what a tough shot by Davis. But you have to be excited about what this team is going to do this season. And Gobert playing some big minutes here in the first. So definitely see him get a breather here in the second quarter. Maybe a good opportunity for the bigs on Honolulu to get some more inside possessions. And he turns the corner. Oh my goodness! Undrafted Rodney Randall, 27 years old in his first year in the NBA, and he's putting on a show here in Honolulu. And a lot of good things we are seeing today. A lot of good passes, a lot of chemistry, and we've seen Lavine do Lavine things to start this game. I don't see a lot to complain about. Only thing I will say is the volume of shots. It seems like their possessions are a little slow, but hopefully that picks up, after you get off them pre-game jitters and first game of the year jitters, new team jitters. There's a lot of things you got to work through to become that playoff team you want to be. And we start the second quarter as Lavine gets the ball. Thought he was going to take that one. And Gobert caught out on the three-point line, and everyone goes downhill as TJ Warren makes his first field goal attempt in a Honolulu jersey, and that was a good drive by him. Melton turns the corner, and Melton comes down the lane. Strong. What leg exercises are they doing in Honolulu? Everybody's getting bouncy. And whoa. Mitchell drops off Melton right there for the mid-range shot. And Lavine catches, shoots, and he hits. What a shot by Zach Lavine as he's looking good. He has 9 points so far in this game, and I would almost expect him to score 9 more shortly. He looks good. He looks comfortable. Going into this year, he told reporters that he was ready for a bigger role. What happened in Chicago with him and DeRozan, he said he loved that opportunity to play with a veteran. He learned a lot, but he felt like Honolulu was his first opportunity to show what he can do if he's on an island by himself. As he drives downhill, doesn't go anywhere. And they bring it back out to Melton, their point guard, who's been playing great. 5 seconds. Lavine gets it at the top of the key, and he takes a tough shot. Can't hit. And 19-25 here in Honolulu. And Jazz are staying around. Oh, bad pass. As Mitchell pushes it up, and you're seeing some life here from Utah. And Clarkson freezes TJ Warren with the flurry of moves and the dunk, and that is an instant timeout for Honolulu as they're trying to fight this run from Utah. And wow, a quick substitution by Honolulu's coaching staff. A little questionable for me to take out the starters this fast, but is that a charge? Oh, that's a blocking foul. But like I said, interesting substitution. The second string is right back out here, so hopefully we see a lot more of them in the third quarter, maybe. And he turns the corner again and can't finish that time. Oh my goodness, that kid can get up. Great pass. Goga gets it in the paint. Good finish. Mathurin's first assist in a Honolulu jersey, and I like that kid. I think he's going to have a bright future in this league. Starting out as second string is always a blessing because you have time to find your game, and what a block by Bruce Brown as they push the ball up the court. And Mathurin gets an open three, and he hits it. Great shot by Mathurin. Great defense to offensive possession. And wow, look at me questioning the coaching, and the second string gives them a 5-point cushion here in the game. And Randall turns the corner and finishes again. Rodney Randall is looking fantastic tonight. And what's even better is Melton isn't looking bad either. So they might have a great 50-50 point guard tandem going right now. And ooh, Clarkson takes a tough one. But wow, when you can just hand off the ball to your second string point guard like that, and I spoke a little too soon as he tries to force one into Mathurin cutting in the paint. But either way, man, both of these point guards have looked good today. Looks like Mathurin's going to take this one up. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and he's not going to take the shot. As we head into halftime, Honolulu Breeze looks good, especially against an established Utah Jazz team. And like I said, the point guard play today has been great. I think all around the whole team has been very unselfish. 79% from the field, 13 rebounds, 8 assists for Honolulu Breeze. My guy Shaq is in the building. Zach Lavine, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's doing Zach Lavine things. And a lot of people are saying the culture has been changing around the team. A lot of people were not disappointed in what's going on as far as last season not making the playoffs, because, hey, you have an NBA team in Hawaii. This is a lot of leverage this lovely island has. And what a finish by Otto Porter as Lavine tried to put Mitchell on the island and couldn't really pass him. Mitchell playing a pretty good defense on Lavine right there. And Gobert forces up a layup. Not sure why he went there. And, oh my goodness. Mitchell forces his way by Melton. And it is a 27-34 game right now. And oh, can't catch it is Otto Porter. Not somebody you really want to throw oops to. And takes one dribble in, shoots and misses. And Lavine gets Mitchell in the paint. Puts up the hook shot and finishes. 11 points, 8 of those being in the paint for Zach Lavine. And it is a 9-point game here as Honolulu fans are loving it in here. And here we go. Soon as he comes into the game, Randall hits a mid-range jump shot. What can't he do right now? He looks great. And Mitchell tries to do what he did on Melton earlier to Lavine. Is Lavine not going? Oh, TJ Warren goes crashing into the paint. That's a charge. That's going the other way. And a couple more subs come out for Honolulu, and I'm not mad at these substitutions. We are early into the season. This is really where you want guys to prove themselves. No one really has an established role on a team that's been here for 2 years. Great pass, great finish, and it doesn't fall in. Very unselfish possession from them, and we've seen that all throughout this game. Randall gets the mismatch in the paint, and he plays great defense. But he's too small to keep up with it. 5-point lead that Honolulu is holding on to with their second string. Ooh. And Gobert, when you get Gobert out there that far, he's kind of easy to just blow by. And Randall just showing that expertise of, hey, I got a big out here on the three-point line. I'm going to play with my speed a little bit. Great defense by Goga. Bruce Brown, great defense. And Gobert rebounding very well in the paint right now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Clarkson tries to beat Seti, and yep, that's a foul. Seti just couldn't stay in front of him, and Clarkson knew that as soon as he caught the ball. Mathurin gets another open three-pointer from the corner. He looks good in his first game as a rook, huh? Hitting the open shots, playing great defense. Clarkson forces a tough one, and we head into the fourth. And Honolulu holding on to this game, not allowing the lead to change at all. Taking a quick peek at the team stats right now. The Jazz are shooting 35% from the field, 1 for 7 from the three-point line right now. You can't expect to win games like that. But on the other side, Honolulu is playing fantastic defense. And the last thing I wanted to point out is total points and bench points. 43 for the Honolulu Breeze right now, 20 bench points. The bench is matching the energy of the starting lineup. And that's what you want to see as we head into the State Farm assisted game. And loving how Rando has been playing today. He's really taking control of the game and really finding his spot. TJ Warren catches it in the corner. Can't hit. And that's going to have to be his shot, honestly. I don't see TJ Warren being able to create that well on his own. So he's going to have to be able to create off of the ball handlers that's already been established on this team. Zach Lavine comes in the paint, and Gobert meets him at the rim. And that could have been ugly for Gobert, but Gobert goes ahead and fouls him. And Zach Lavine having a good game today. Really giving a lot of credit to the Honolulu GM staff for bringing him in, and you can tell these Honolulu fans are loving every ounce of it. Might have some new Chicago fans that are now a part of the Honolulu family as well. And Mitchell takes a tough one, and they continue to just chuck shots and miss them. Zach Lavine gets an open three, and he hits. And this is looking ugly for the Utah Jazz. And what a drive by Melton. And Honolulu has been in control this entire game, and you have to give it up for them. Not only on the offensive end, but the defensive end. They were completely ready and locked in. And Porter gets Mitchell on the paint. And can't drive by him. Can't get his own rebound either. Mitchell playing good defense on his own. And ooh, it's a tough one as well. And wow, it might be a little interesting going into the end of this fourth quarter. Oh, Otto Porter gets it in the paint again and goes up and can't finish again on that paint. This could be a big possession for Utah, making it interesting here as Mitchell weaves around the screens and shoots a tough one. Melton turns the corner and can't finish as he gets up again on that layup, but can't finish there. Looking for that foul call as Butler shoots a tough one. Can't finish. And a lot of shots going up here in the last minute as both teams trying to establish who's winning. As Otto Porter rolls to the rim, easy layup. And Utah has to score right here. And nobody in the paint to guard Gobert as he gets a wide open lane. And that's a terrible defensive possession when you're trying to finish this game out. And Honolulu's definitely going to waste some clock here. Yep, down screens both sides. Zubac comes up and sets the ball screen. And oh, they try to pass to Lavine cutting, and that's a turnover. Turnover is big problem for Honolulu this game, as they are still learning how to play with each other. But once again, just a bad shot by Utah. They have not been able to get good looks this entire game. Otto Porter gets an open three and can't hit. You got to make those. Oh, Mitchell gets Lavine, and it's 49-52, 12-2 run by Utah Jazz as Honolulu Breeze heads into the bonus here. And good shot by Melton. Definitely need this next one to put an ease to this crowd right now. Melton hits the second one. 12-2 run by the Utah Jazz. And That's the bad thing about a whole new starting lineup is, yeah, you gotta work on things like this. Who's the closeout person? Who's supposed to have the ball in their hand? Yeah, this is all stuff you go over in practice, but when it's game time stuff, it's a lot harder. And a turnover. Why did he pass it there? Whoa, what are they doing? Utah, if the Utah Jazz could make a shot, this game would have been interesting as 2 quick turnovers to end this game. And Honolulu fans, I'm sorry you guys had to go through that one. Honolulu Breeze takes out the Utah Jazz in their home opener with their new superstar. Close game, but hey, Utah Jazz is a playoff team. Zach Lavine came out and did what Zach Lavine had to do as a superstar of this team. He led them in points, and he'll probably lead them in points every game. And he was driving the paint. That reverse dunk was nasty. And post moves, he was hitting open shots. He looked good. He did what Zach Lavine does, and I'm excited to see that for the rest of this year. Yo, the end of that, I don't know what I was doing. I was tripping on the end of that. I do have simulated stats on. That was a 30-point game for Lavine in the home opener. 18 for Rodney Randall, the G League guy. His driving dunk is a 80. But hey, Melton definitely the better passer, I would say. So now we know when Randall's in the game, you get a bucket. When Melton's in the game, you try to pass the ball. But he had a pretty good game. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Mathurin, my rookie, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Didn't miss a shot. And Otto Porter, I did not like the way he played. And I don't know if I would take his minutes and put in Bruce Brown. I almost need a true power forward. Do we start Zubac and Goga? I don't know. I definitely need spacing though. Cedi Osman may be somebody to space better than Otto, but Otto's just a way better three-point shooter, but he had an opportunity to shoot. He went 0 for 2 that game for the three-point line. Maybe that was just a bad sample size. 5 for 11 from the field. He could have had a huge game. But hey, I'm not mad at my boy Zach Lavine. He balled out. 30 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. We don't care about boards and assists right now. We finally have our go-to scorer.
Breeze handled the Jazz 97-88. Hashtag all day long.
And that 30 ball makes Zach Lavine now the scoring record for the squad. Let's go. Hey, this is great GM work by me, but hold on. DeMarcus Cousins was our second leading scorer. He's in our record book forever. And Zubac, wow, our team was a dumpster fire last season. And that's what's up. DeAnthony Melton has the assist record with 12. I like to see that. So next episode, we are going to head all the way into All-Star break. We are going to see how this season shapes up. I'm already thinking about some trades I want to make, depending on how this season goes. But I'm excited with this team. I definitely think this is a playoff team now. Once again, thank you for watching. See you next time.